Okay guys, welcome back to another video of Straight Outta Content. And today I'm going to be going over the events that happened last night, 2/21. I posted a video last night about all the truthful updates. Again, now it's been about maybe 12 hours. It's about 11:14 at the time that I'm making this video, 11:14 a.m. on 2/22/21, and there have been some new developing updates. So I just want to share that with you guys today on the truth. Again, I'm wearing my false shirt because there's a lot of false information being sent out there, a lot of false information like yesterday with the 3 people dead and stuff like that. No, there are only 2 people dead. There are only 2 people dead, and that is extremely unfortunate. Again, yesterday, if you watched the other video, I was hoping that only that the 1 person was dead and the 2 people who got sent off, who were 14 and a 17-year-old who went to the hospital, I was hoping that they survived. Unfortunately, extremely unfortunate, one of them passed today. I do not know which one that is. Again, they're teenagers, so their information probably will not be released, but I just wanted to kind of show the truthful information. The news is kind of showing misinformation, and there's a lot of truthful information that is actually out there, and I just want to share that with you. So I'm going to start with the event. The news is stating that the event is an illegal meet. That is not true. That is false. Okay? The event is not illegal. It wasn't illegal. There were 2 events that day that I was aware of. There was one at District 249, had many exotic cars. The District 249 private property place knew, hey, everybody's coming here. You can come out, show your car, take pictures. It was a beautiful event, family event. People were going in and out of District 249. It was very kind. It was no different than any other event that day. The next event started, this low-life event started right after that District 249 event. So that one ended around 4. It went from 11 to 4. Then this one started at 5. At the K1 Auto Speedway, or whatever it's called, the K1 Speedway, where you race the go-karts and stuff like that. That one started at 5. That one was no different than any other classic car meet or anything like that. It was music, there were booths, there were children, I want to say there was food at one point. I know that there was definitely food because there's a Chinese buffet and there's a bunch of food places all in that area that love whenever people come out because they have a ton of business. It started at 5 o'clock. You can go and see all of these videos on people's Instagrams who were there. It started at 5 and went all the way. This accident happened at 9:35 p.m. if I'm correct. It happened at, according to them, let me click the other one. The crash happened at 9:29. So some reports say, let me fix my camera. Some reports say 9:29. I've seen 9:35. So right around that 9:30 time is when the accident happened. So that's 5 to 6, 6 to 7, 7 to 8, 8 to 9. So 4 hours this event was happening. Houston PD and Harris County and everything, they were all aware of this event. You couldn't miss it. This thing was massive. It was definitely the biggest event of 2021, hands down, hands down. The event earlier in the day was big. It couldn't compare to this one. And again, this one had booths. This one had a motorcycle crew, classic car crew, tuners, muscle cars, you name it. Newer cars, exotics, you name it. It had it there. And it was there as a family event. A lot of these car meets are family events. They're isolated and different than the people who race. We are not here to race. Nobody came to that car meet to race. If you look at the whole event as a whole, it was a very peaceful, progressive, kind, having fun, come out with your family type of event. And that's true. The videos don't lie, the pictures don't lie of what happened truthfully at that event. What happened at the very end of the event, once a lot of the hosts and everything like that left, was one dumb idiot decided to take his car out and do drive-bys to show off. And that one idiot, he had nothing to do with the meet. He was there, but who knows how long he was there. He wasn't in, it's not like that he was invited by somebody big or like he knew, you know, one of the big wigs at the event or anything like that. Yeah, I looked at his Instagram. He wasn't even followed by anybody like that. He didn't have any communication with any big YouTubers, any big car people or Modifics or anything like that. It was a solo guy. He had nothing to do with the actual event of any events that day. It's not like that he knew everybody and everybody knew him. No, this was a solo guy. He worked completely by himself. He was there filming, and I actually have the Snapchat video of him stating, and this is another false thing. It's being said that he was going to hit people. In fact, this lady on this video, I won't play it, but I'll pause it.
Great news.
Oh, I don't want to play anything because YouTube will flag that, but maybe I can turn it down and then fast forward. No, it's gonna have to run through the commercial. So let's drop this while the commercial's playing, because I don't want that in the background. I don't want YouTube to flag me, but we will let the commercial play. Okay. Well, anyway, I'll let the commercial play, but she in the video says that he said that he was going to hit somebody. I have the video. I will show it at the end of this video. So if you stay tuned to the end, you will see what exactly he said. I will tell you what he said. Quote, "I'm not trying to hit someone tonight." He was laughing while watching cars drive by, and that's when he said, "I'm not trying to hit somebody tonight." So he definitely, let me see if this, oh, here we go, great. So I won't show the video, but this lady right here, this reporter, who again, it's not her fault, you know, it's not, this is the reporter who's reporting from ABC. That's the reporter who's reporting from ABC 13, okay? She just knows the information that she was given. She's just a reporter, no different than me. I consider myself a journalist. I've covered the protest. I cover a lot of things. I try to do interviews and stuff like that. That's what I try to do. I go to these events barely. This is only my 4th event, I think, that I've ever been to. I like the car scene, but I like to work on my own cars in Carl's garage, in my garage and stuff like that. I don't necessarily like to go out here and be, you know, a part of the huge car community as far as like all this crazy stuff that's going on. That's not what I view cars as. I love cars to death. I love cars. They're my passion. They're everything to me. That's the reason why I have Carl's Garage and everything. They're everything to me, and they're everything to the people who throw these events as well. We love to look at beautiful, beautiful cars. That's what we love. The idiots that decide to do all this crazy stuff and do all this burnouts and stuff like that, and these are things that I record. I record this because YouTube likes it, and people like to people who are in other cities who can't do this type of stuff, they like to watch the burnouts and stuff like that, and I record that. I also record how cool the places, these meets are, how much fun people are having, how much business goes on at these meets, how many people communicate and network at these meets. I try to show that in my videos, as well as everybody else. Sinclair Photos, Cars Across Texas, YouTubing on a Budget, everybody. Big BTV, we all go to these meets to show like, hey, this is what the city of Houston allows us to do, so we just want to share it with the world. So it's really awesome that we have that privilege, like I mentioned in my other video. But what's not true is that the kid said that he was going to hit somebody. He said, "I'm not trying to hit someone." And again, you can listen to it for yourself at the end of this video. I'm going to play the video. It's from his Snapchat. Somebody downloaded it, and now I'm going to share it. You guys can take your own conclusion from that audio. I say that to say, by him speaking it, and I teach this to my children, by him speaking it, by him saying that, even though he said he's not going to hit somebody, he's still spoken into the universe. It still kind of shows intent that he was going to do a drive-by or a fly-by, as they call it. He basically said it like he was watching everybody else fly by, and he wanted to be like them and do a flyby. And even them doing it, the people flying by, it's a feeder road. So people are gonna be flying by anyway. That's by default. It's not like that it's a 20 mile per hour road and people are speeding on that road. It's a feeder road. So people are doing 45, 50, 60 miles an hour on that road regardless as they come around and they head north. Just your normal everyday driver is doing that type of speed anyway. Him doing 100 was intentional. He intended to do that. He spoke it and then he intended to go and do it. And according to reports, he was doing it multiple times. That wasn't his first go around. So he saw the crowd and he wanted to get some type of clout or notoriety with the crowd to try to show off. And again, nobody cares. If you do that, nobody cares. If it's under a controlled environment on a piece of property that's super private and they allow that type of stuff, or at a racetrack, they allow burnouts and donuts, that's fine. But this wasn't that event. But again, the point that I'm trying to make is this had nothing to do with the car meet community. This had nothing to do with the host of the event. This had nothing to do with the people at the event. This was an isolated incident that happened off of the parking lot and happened on the feeder road. So please do not blame the community. Please do not look at the community as racers. Nobody out here is racers. We're not racing. We want to just bring our nice car. And I drive a Kia. I don't drive a nice car. I don't come to these events to show off my car. I park way in the back. I've never been to a car. Nobody's ever seen me parked at a car meet. I've never been to a car meet to show off my car because I don't plan on purchasing a nice car like that, and I don't have a nice car like that. Well, I do want to buy a BMW, but not to show off like that just because I just always have wanted to own a BMW. But I say that to say that I come to these events to film them, to document them, because it's something that I never got to have in upstate New York. I truly appreciate it. If you're from here, it's easy. This is nothing to you. You love it. This is easy. It's like your guys' guns here in Texas. You guys don't want to get rid of your guns. Exactly. We don't get to grow up with guns in New York. That's just the truth. You can't have a pistol on you and walk around and stuff like that in New York. You can't. So when I came to Texas, these are beautiful privileges that you guys get to have. And some idiots like this guy, and you can go, I'm going to put the link to both of these articles down below, as well as the GoFundMe, but we'll get to that towards the end of the video. But definitely donate. I've already donated. Make sure you guys donate. But again, I'm going to sum up this video a lot because the last one's a lot longer. You guys have a privilege. The city of Houston is extremely upset right now. In order to show them that we are not savages, in order to show them that we are a true car community, we have to get out there and show support to the families and the lives that were lost. I'm telling you, if we do not do that, the law enforcement and authorities and legislation is going to hammer it down. And that is going to ruin a lot of our lives. A lot of people make a lot of money from those events. A lot of people's lives depend on, Modifex is a prime example. Modifex makes a lot of money on people tuning their cars and coming to purchase car items and stuff like that. This could affect their business. This could affect anybody else's business who does that, who is a car painter or a car repair shop or somebody who wraps cars or anything like that. This could affect a lot of the business in the community, all because of one stupid idiot kid or guy. So what I suggest is today I'm going to deliver flowers. I've already donated to Low Life, EST, or I forgot his name, but I'll put his information here, as well as at the end of the video with his GoFundMe, to raise $20,000 to pay for the families' funerals who lost somebody. They should not be responsible for paying for their own funeral for this event. We as a car community, we have enough money to build our cars and put cold air intakes and $400 exhausts and $10,000 superchargers. Okay, then you have $5 to donate to these families who lost somebody. If you were at that event, you should donate. If you've ever been to a Texas car meet, you should donate. Even if it's $5, you don't have to donate a lot of money, but it'll eventually add up. The GoFundMe is at a max of $20,000. That should definitely be enough money to pay and give both of the people who lost their lives. It's up to 2 people now. Those people who lost their lives, I have 2 children. One is 9, one is 8. I can only imagine, and it really hits home. It's hard to even speak how much it hits home to know that a 14-year-old and 17-year-old were critically injured and one of those children died. They're children. If you're children, basically, you'll always be our children. You can be 35, but you're our children. One of those 2 people died. And the other one is still in critical condition. And then somebody else already died as well, but we don't have much information on that. So 2 people lost their lives. Donate. The donation link is real. It's from the person who posted the event from the beginning. Again, this is an isolated incident. It has nothing to do with the car people, of the nice people and the good people who go to these events, because we are good people. Some of us go there to show our cars off. Some of us go there to film. Some of us go there to get content. Some of us go there to socialize. Some of us go there just to have fun and bring our families. That's what we do. But as a community, we have to step up and cover these people's expenses at the bare minimum. Bare minimum. Again, on top of that, I am going to the actual site. I'm going to bring some flowers and I'm going to show my respect, because I was there and it was a beautiful car meet and no one should pass. That could have been me. That could have been, somebody I know. That could have been Big B. That could have been anybody. I don't want to speak on their names and stuff like that, but what I'm saying is that could have been anybody. It could have been somebody you know. That could have been somebody very close to you. So you got to take it serious. I'm taking it extremely serious, extremely remorseful that it happened. And the only way that we can come out of this is by holding, like I said in the last video, holding these people accountable who want to act stupid at these car meets. Again, it's kind of hard to hold somebody accountable who drove by like an idiot. But moving forward, if you do something stupid, the whole community should be like, yo, you're banned. Don't come to these events anymore. Point blank, period. There should be a no toleration for stupidity. The racing scene is not the car meet scene. If you want to be a racer and you want to drive your car extremely fast, stupid, go to a track or don't come to car meets. That's not what we're going to do anymore. Point blank, period. Because if it continues to happen, the car meet scene in Houston is going to get shut completely down and everybody's going to start getting locked up and then it's done. Why would we want that? Why would you want that? Just to do a burnout? It's stupid. I can do without the burnout content. It doesn't run my channel. It doesn't pay me. It's not that big on my channel. My channel is based off of my company, my Flash Custom Designs company, my merch company, and my channel is based off of helping people repair their cars. So there's a lot of us who can deal without that type of content. We don't need it. It's cool to watch and stuff like that, but it's not necessary. So in fact, you won't see any of that type of content on my channel anymore. I refuse to show it. I won't show it. I'm gonna go and pull down any other video that I have on my YouTube that has content like that. I've already pulled down another one. I just need to go back into my YouTube and find it because I have almost 200, I have over 200 videos. So I'm gonna go down and pull down any video that has any type of content like that with people burning out. I'm pulling it off my channel. I don't care about the money or nothing like that. I advise anybody else out there who has videos like that, start pulling those videos down. Let's not show as a community that we support this type of stuff. Whether or not it's made us money or not, if you've been benefited from it, trust me, it's made you enough money already. You can afford to not have it on there. We don't have to continue to show this type of stuff. We don't have to. And I'm gonna be the first one to step up and not do it. This is my full-time job. I don't have a job. This is YouTube and my business is my full-time job. Again, and I don't take anything from YouTube because it's no money. It's nothing there. So I'm literally doing this for free. Literally doing this for free. But it just makes me extremely sad that one idiot can ruin this for everybody, because cars and these meets are truly what I love. I was able to meet a lot of people because of these meets. And Big B, he said, man, I'm so proud of you that you're going to these meets, but he actually decided to stay home that night. And I'm glad, because God knows what could have happened if he had chose to go. You know? And again, even if you see in the last video, I started to walk in that direction and then they said, everybody's shutting it down. So I'm glad I didn't make it back over there, because who knows? Who knows? Nobody knows. You never know when your time is coming. So I'm gonna go ahead and show the GoFundMe thing here. The link is in the description. Please donate. If you are part of the car community, you watch this video or anything like that, donate. It is our obligation as a community to help those who are hurt within our community. Otherwise, I'm telling you, they're gonna ransack through us and they're gonna try to take everything down and they're gonna try to squash the entire car scene in Houston because it's costing lives. Now it's costing lives versus different than costing money, car accidents, stuff like that. Now it's costing lives. No, they're gonna shut it down. We're gonna be like New York. I love New York to death, but I'm telling you, it's gonna be like New York, and it's gonna be like California. They're gonna start towing cars, giving felonies, they're gonna start doing everything possible to stop it. You guys do not want that. You do not want that. I promise you, you do not want that. You do not want them doing that. So if anybody can reach out to anybody, to the officials, to anybody who is in office to let them know, like, hey, listen, this is not us. Please do not target us. And we want to do everything that we can to help. If you have any information, please help in this investigation. Do not hold information. Please help in this investigation. I think that they have everything that they need, but please help. Again, I'm going to show you the video of what he actually said at the end of this, and then that will follow with the GoFundMe link. Guys, please donate. This is the updated information. 2 people have passed. That is the truthful information as of right now, and the car meet was not illegal. That's all I have right now. If I get any new updates, I will definitely update you guys with everything that I have. Please, like I end all my videos with, please be safe.
Try to hit someone's.